Out there, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever day, whatever time it is where you are watching this. Just want you to know, good, great, grand, whatever it is. Today we are doing a morning power flow. It is currently 7:50. Like I said yesterday, we was gonna start at 8, but I decided to go a little bit earlier because I'm gonna have stuff to do anyway. So I was like, let me just do this a little bit earlier, just 10 minutes earlier. So it's still around 8. But yes, we're gonna do our morning power flow. So when you guys are ready, let's go ahead and meet me on the mat. Yep, just go ahead and meet me on the mat. So we're gonna start in a standing position just like so. We're gonna start with taking a deep breath in, stretching our arms above our head. And as we exhale, we are just going to forward fold. We're gonna take a deep breath here. We're gonna halfway lift. Placing our hands on our thighs, lengthening our spine, straightening our back. And as we exhale, we're gonna forward fold again. Take a deep breath here, but as you inhale, you're just gonna make your way to the ground. Make your way to a seated position here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. All right, we're gonna do some neck rolls. We're just going to start warming up our body slightly before we get into anything intense. So let's go ahead and start with some clockwise rotations, just rolling the neck around. Deep breath in and a deep breath out as the neck goes around. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Last breath here. And we're gonna exhale and release. All right, we're gonna switch to the opposite direction now, counterclockwise, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here. Last one. We're gonna exhale and release. Go ahead and find center. Go ahead and center the neck. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. With your next inhale, I want you to raise your hands above your head. And as you exhale, we're just gonna lean towards the left, placing left hand on the mat, stretching right hand overhead. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. Hello, thank you for joining. Let's take 1 more breath in. And we're gonna exhale and release. Let's repeat on the right side. Deep breath here, extending the spine. And as you exhale, let's go ahead and lean towards the right, placing right hand on the mat, stretching left hand overhead. Take a deep breath in. Really expand the chest here and release all your breath with your mouth. 1 last breath here. And exhale and release. All right, let's go ahead and place our hands on our knees. I want you to separate your legs now, putting your feet together. We're going to flap our legs up and down. We're going to take 3 breaths here in our butterfly. So when you guys are ready, let's start with a deep breath through our noses and a deep breath out the mouth. 2 more breaths here. Last breath here. And we're gonna exhale and release, but while we release, we're just going to lean forward. Go ahead and release all your breath out, but we're just going to hinge at the hips, leaning over our legs. We don't have to fold all the way down. This is just a slight tilt here. Let's go ahead and take 3 breaths here. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. And guys, I'm gonna get to reading the comments. I just have to do this one position real quick. I'm gonna read the comments and then we're gonna go back to doing our regular schedule yoga. So let's take 1 more breath here. And let's exhale and release. All right, you guys can stay in your seated position. I'm going to crawl up there and read this comment, and then I'm going to walk back into my position. Someone told me I should start reading the comments during the yoga. This I should just read the comments and then get back to it instead of waiting all the way to the end. And hey, I like to listen to my subscribers. I like to listen to y'all. So if y'all say y'all want me to read the comments right in the middle of yoga, I would do so, just for y'all. All right, let me do that real quick. Then we're gonna get right back into it, guys. Right back into the yoga. Okay. Friday Night Fishing Club says, hi, how's your day going? My day is going really well. Like, it just got started, but it's going really well. I hope your day is going well. How are you doing? Okay, Nicola said, hello, sweetheart. Hello, thank you for joining. I hope your day is going well as well. Anyway, guys, let's meet each other back on the mat, back in the same position we were in, back in our butterfly position right here. Let me read this real quick, and then we're gonna go back into it. We're gonna go back into it, y'all. Okay, Joshua said, new yoga, heck yeah. It's not gonna be new. It's not gonna be new, y'all. But hey, the money rolling in. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke, y'all. That's a joke. Anyway, Martia said, hi. Nicola also said, I'm having a blessed day. Oh, dang. That's great. Hey, it's good to be blessed. It's good to be blessed, y'all. It's good to be blessed. Yes, meet me back in our butterfly position. From here, we're going to take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're just going to put our legs together and we're going to spin our legs around so we are in our tabletop formation. We're going to have our knees hip distance apart. And we're going to have our wrists stacked under our shoulders and our fingertips are going to be spread wide, just like so. We're going to make sure we are pushing the ground away. And while we're in this tabletop position, we're going to take a deep breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to send our hips towards our heels as we lower our chest and forehead towards the ground. We're going to take a deep breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to come back up into tabletop. Take a deep breath in, walk the hands out, sink the chest back into the ground. We're going to sink into puppy pose. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale from puppy pose, you're just going to walk your hands back. So you are in a seated / kneeling position. So we're sitting on our heels and we're going to extend our hands out in front of us, just like so. So once our hands are extended out, we're just going to be opening and closing our hands, opening and closing the palms. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to count to 30. We're going to keep this motion going right here. And then we're going to switch up to our next exercise. So let's go ahead and extend our hands out. And let's just open and close the hands as we count to 30. So I'm going to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and shake our hands out, shake our wrist out. Next, let's go ahead and clasp our hands together. Go ahead and create your little basket, and we're going to roll out the wrist now. We just want things to get warmed up because we're gonna be doing some planks, we're gonna be doing some side planks, and we just wanna warm up the wrist before we get into all that because it can be a bit intense on the wrist. So let's go ahead and roll out our wrist. Let's take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. One more breath here. Exhale and release. Shake out your wrist, shake out your arms. All right, with our next inhale, we're gonna walk back into our tabletop. With an exhale, we're going to tuck our toes and we're just going to hover the knees about a little bit, about an inch or two above the mat. We're gonna take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. With our next inhale, we're going to twist towards the right. And with an exhale, we're going to bring back ourselves into center. Let's repeat on the left side. Deep breath in, twisting towards the left. Knees are not touching the ground still. And then a deep breath out, back into center. Let's do that one more time on both sides. Deep breath here, twisting towards the right. And a deep breath out, back into center. Let's go ahead one more time, but on the left. Deep breath here, twisting towards the left. And a deep breath out, back into center. Go ahead and lower your knees slowly, not lowly, but slowly back into the ground. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, go ahead and tuck your toes. We're gonna shift our hips up to downward dog. I'm gonna go ahead and paddle out my dog. Just gonna walk it out for 2 breaths here. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more breath here. Deep breath through our noses. And a deep breath out the mouth or nose. It's up to you. All right, with our next breath, we're going to find stillness. So deep breath here, find stillness in your dog. And as you exhale, we're going to go ahead and walk our feet nice and slow to our hands. No rush here, just walking it until we're in our forward fold. Release all your breath out here. With our next inhale, we're going to halfway lift. Placing our hands on our thighs as we halfway lift. Extending the spine. We're going to exhale, forward fold. Take your deep breath here. We're going to fully stand. And we're going to exhale and fold. Take a breath here. You're going to hop, step, or jump back into high plank. Me, I'm just going to take 2 large steps. The next time I will hop. But like I said, this is totally optional. But once you're in your high plank, take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, you're just going to rock your shoulders over your wrists, just like so. And then you're going to lower yourself down to your belly, nice and slow here. Take a deep breath in as you find your back bend of choice. Take a deep breath out as you tuck your toes. And shift your weight to downward dog. Walk it out, walk it out. Deep breath in. Walk your feet to your hands. Deep breath out as you forward fold. All right, you guys can stay in your forward fold. I'm going to stop and read some more comments. Then we're going to continue where we left off. So you guys can stay right here. I'm going to sit up, read some more comments. We're going to get back into it. Alrighty. Okay, I left off right here. Tia said, hold up. Said grow, okay. Lisa Wilson also said replies with some lipstick, period. All right, now that we read the rest of the comments, we're going to continue where we left off. We were in our forward fold. All right, from your forward fold, we're going to take a deep breath in, halfway lift. Deep breath out, forward fold. Inhaling here, we're going to fully stand up. And then we're going to exhale all our breath out as we forward fold again. Take a deep breath here as you hop, step, or jump back to your high plank. This time, instead of taking my 2 large steps like I did, I'm going to bend my knees, and I'm going to hop back into high plank just like so. All right, so but like I said, that's optional. Once you're in your high plank, you're going to take a deep breath here. You're going to exhale, you're going to rock over your wrist. And then you're going to slowly lower yourself down to your belly. Take a deep breath in your back bend of choice. Me, I'm going to go with baby cobra this time. Last time I did upward dog. This time I'm doing baby cobra. So I'm going to take my deep breath here. And as I exhale, I'm going to tuck my toes. I'm going to adjust my hands. I'm going to pick myself up and shift to downward dog. I'm going to walk out my dog here. With a deep breath in, I'm going to walk my feet to my hands. I'm going to exhale all my breath out as I forward fold. I'm going to inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, fully stand. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hop, step, or jump to plank. I'm going to bend my knees and jump back. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, rock your shoulders over your wrist. Lower down to your belly. Deep breath here, back bend of choice. This time I'm going with upper dog. So the flats of my feet are on the mat, but everything else comes up. I'm going to take a deep breath here. And as I exhale, I'm going to shift my weight back into downward dog. Let's stay in our downward dog, guys. We're not going to walk our feet to our hands this time. We're going to stay where we are, and we're going to paddle out our legs. So let's go ahead and paddle that out. We're going to stay for 3 breaths. So let's go ahead and regulate our breathing. Inhale here, and exhale. And guys, if you are enjoying this type of content, just go ahead and like and subscribe. We do go live often, so go ahead and put on your post notifications because you don't want to miss that. But let's continue where we left off. We have 1 more breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to find stillness in our downward dog. Take 1 more breath here in stillness. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're just going to take that right foot and we're going to kick it up to three-legged dog. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, you're going to bring that right knee into your chest. You're going to hold it here for a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to tap that right knee to that right elbow. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, tap it to the left elbow. Deep breath here. Exhale, bring it back to center. Deep breath in, drive it back, three-legged dog. Deep breath out. You're going to take that right foot. You're going to place it in between your legs. Not legs, but hands. You guys get me. Take your right foot, place it in between your hands. Make sure yourself is centered. With an inhale, we're going to raise our hands in our gaze. Deep breath here, raising the gaze, raising the hands, and a deep breath out as we lower our hands to heart chakra center. Let's go ahead and take 2 breaths here. Let's take 1 more breath here. And let's exhale and release. We're going to release by slowly lowering our hands down to the mat. Then we're going to take that back knee. We're going to drop it down nice and slow here. And we're going to hinge our hips forward so we are in this low lunge. With an inhale, we're going to raise our arms above our head. And as we exhale, we're just going to cactus the arms. Cactus the arms here. And y'all, I know the lighting is a bit weird. It's because the sun has now shown up. I wanted to do this before the sun shone up because I knew the lighting was going to be a little weird as soon as the sun came this way. You know what they say, the light got to be behind the camera, not in front of the camera. But anyway, it'd be like that. We're not going to be here that long anyway, so let's just continue on. So like I said, we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to straighten the arms. And as we exhale, we're going to cactus the arms. Really squaring out those shoulders here. Deep breath here. Extending the arms. And a deep breath out. Hey. Oh, she's sweet. Oh, that's cute. Anyway, 1 more breath here, guys. And exhale, cactus the arms. Let's go ahead and lower the hands down to the mat just like so. Go ahead and tuck your back toe, lift your back knee up off that mat. Take a deep breath in as you draw your right knee into your chest. And a deep breath out as you drive it back to three-legged dog. Go ahead and lower that right leg back to the ground. Walk it out. Walk it out for 3. Walk it out for 2. And walk it out for 1. Deep breath in as that left leg goes up. We're going to exhale, bring left knee into chest. Hold it for a breath in. We're going to exhale, tap our left shoulder. Not left shoulder, but left elbow. Hold it for a breath here. Exhale, tap the right. Hold it for a breath here. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, drive it back to three-legged dog. With your exhale, you're going to place that left foot in between your hands. You okay? That's my niece, y'all. Anyway, we're going to take that left foot. We're going to place it in between our hands. And with our inhale, we're going to raise our gaze in our hands. Exhale, hands to heart chakra center. We're going to stay for 2 breaths. Deep breath here. No, don't even do it. Don't even do it. No, no, don't even do it. Come here. Yeah, big hugs, big hugs, big hugs. Big hugs. It's my niece, y'all. Anyway, 1 more breath here. And as we exhale, we're just going to lower our knee down and hinge our hips forward. Go ahead, raise those arms above your head with a deep breath in. As we exhale, we're going to cactus our arms. Deep breath in, straightening the arms, and a deep breath out as you cactus. Let's do that 2 more times. Deep breath here. Deep breath out, cactusing the arms. Last one here, we can do it. Let's push through. Deep breath in. a deep breath out. Go ahead, lower those hands down to the mat. Tuck that back too. Lift that back knee up. Your right knee is going to go, not right knee, left knee is going to go into your chest. Then we're going to drive it back. Three-legged dog. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, place it back down. We're in downward dog. Go ahead, walk it out. Walk it out. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out as you find stillness. We are now going to introduce some spinal wave, guys. So basically, I'm going to show you guys a little example of what that is before we actually get into it. So we're in our downward dog. Basically, you're going to be taking a deep breath in. And you're going to ripple yourself into plank. And as you exhale, you're just going to bend those knees and shift your hips back to downward dog, okay? So that's basically the flow. Let me repeat that one more time. Yes, precisely. Anyway, I'm going to repeat that one more time so you guys get the hang of it. We're taking a deep breath in. We're rippling ourselves to high plank. And as we exhale, we're bending our knees and shifting our hips back to downward dog, okay? So we're going to do 6 spinal flows. So when you guys are ready, let's go ahead and start. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, bend those knees. Shift back to downward dog. That's 1. 5 more to go. Can I help you, girly girl? You staring real hard. Real hard. She want to do some yoga too. That's why she's staring that hard. That's why she's staring that hard, y'all. She want to do some yoga too. Three more to go, guys. 3 more to go. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Last 2, let's make it count, guys. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, bend those knees, shift back, downward dog. Last one here, let's make it count. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. With your next inhale, you're gonna bend your knees, you're gonna lower them down to the mat. So we are back in tabletop. With your exhale, you're gonna walk your hands out and sink your chest down to puppy's pose. Take a deep breath here in your puppy. And a deep breath out. 1 more breath here. As you exhale, go ahead and walk your hands back and sit yourself back up into tabletop. Take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and sink those hips back. Lower your chest down to the mat for child's pose. We're going to go ahead and rest those shoulders for a bit. Taking 2 breaths here. So a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 1 more breath here. As we exhale, we're going to go back into tabletop, shifting our weight forward. We're going to tuck those toes with an inhale. With an exhale, we're going to shift our weight back to downward dog. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. With our inhale, we're going to ripple forward into our high plank. And we're just going to stay for 3 breaths here in high plank, guys, okay? So deep breath in and a deep breath out. Make sure you're pushing the ground away in your high plank. 2 more breaths to go. Inhaling through our nose. Exhaling out the mouth. 1 more breath here. Last one, inhale. And we're gonna exhale and release, shifting our weight back to downward dog. Take this time to walk it out. I know your arms and your shoulders and your wrists might be feeling a little bit iffy after those spinal waves in that high plank, but it's okay. We got this, guys. We got this. Go ahead, take another deep breath in, high plank. As you exhale, we're going to step our right foot behind our left, lifting the right hand up so we're on a side plank on the left side. Take a deep breath here and a deep breath out. 2 more breaths to go. Last breath here. Let's exhale and release. Man, my arms are feeling like jelly already. It's okay though. With an inhale, we're gonna step our left foot behind the right, putting the left foot, not left foot, but left arm in the air. We're gonna hold this side plank for 3 breaths. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. 2 more to go. Last breath here. Exhale and release. Jesus Christ, y'all, I swear I felt that. Let's inhale and shift our way back to downward dog. The deep breath out, we're gonna paddle out those feet. Take this time to regulate your breathing. Let's take 1 more breath here. And as we exhale, we're just gonna walk our feet out to our hands. Nice and slow here. I want you to take your feet, and I want you to separate them a bit wider than hip distance apart. Then I want you to take your hands, grab a hold to opposite elbows, just like so, and we're just gonna sway from side to side in our ragdoll pose. So go ahead, take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take 1 more breath here in ragdoll. And then we're gonna exhale and release. Release by taking your hands, plant them firmly against the mat. Take a deep breath here. And as we exhale, we're just gonna shift our hips back, shift our hips down, sink down into Malasana. Let's keep our spine nice and straight here. If you're feeling a bit uncomfortable, a bit unsteady, you can take your hands and you can place them on the mat for support. But if you are good, you can take your hands, place them in your heart chakra center, and use your elbows to push your thighs away. Once you're in your desired Malasana position, we're gonna stay for 3 breaths, guys. So take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. 2 more breaths to go here, 2 more breaths. Inhaling through the nose, and exhaling out the mouth. Last breath here, guys. Last one. Let's make it count. Inhaling through our nose. And exhaling out the mouth. As you exhale, go ahead, take your hands, place them on the mat. Extend those legs back into your folded position. Take a breath here. And a deep breath out. 1 more deep breath in as we slowly stand, raising our arms above our head. Exhale, bringing hands back down to the side. All right, I'm gonna turn towards you guys for our next exercise. What I want you guys to do is to spread your legs wide. So we're in this wide leg standing position. From here, you're gonna take a deep breath in and have your arms in T-shaped formation. As you exhale, we're just gonna take our left hand. We're gonna place our left hand by our right ankle like so. As we twist open towards the right, you can take this right hand right here and bring it around for a bind. Just bind it around yourself like so. Take that left hand, you can either place it on your right foot, wrap it around your left ankle, whatever's most comfortable to you in this moment. We're gonna stay for 3 breaths. So take a deep breath here, and a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here, guys. Inhaling through our nose, and exhaling out the mouth. Last one, let's make it count. Deep breath through our nose here. And a deep breath out the nose or mouth. Go ahead and release that right arm. Release that left hand. With a deep breath in, we're gonna sit ourselves back up into our star formation. And as we exhale, this time our right hand is gonna go towards the left ankle, and we're gonna take that left hand, we're gonna wrap it around for a bind, okay? So let's go ahead and do that deep breath here. Exhale, let's go ahead and go into that bind. I'm gonna wrap that right hand around my left ankle. My left hand is going around for a bind. We're gonna stay for 3 breaths here. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. 2 more breaths here, inhaling through the nose, and exhaling out the mouth. Last breath here. Let's exhale and release. Go ahead and release that bind. Release that right hand. And let's sit back up into our star formation. Take a deep breath here in your star. And a deep breath out as you lower your hands back down to your side. Alrighty, guys. What we're going to do, we're actually going to take a deep breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to sink our hips towards our right. So we're going to sink our hips down. Use your hands for support. Lower your hands to the mat. Sink yourself into your Skavasana. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Use your hands for support if you need it. If you do not need it, you can take your hands, place it in heart chakra center. I need a little bit of support. Not going to lie to you guys. My hands are going to stay on the mat. I'm going to take one more deep breath here. And as I exhale, I'm going to pick my hips back up into my wide leg position. And then I'm going to sink them down towards the left. Okay? So take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. I'm actually a bit more balanced on my left than on my right. I know, surprisingly. So I can actually keep my hands in heart chakra center over here, but not over there. But it'd be like that sometimes. We're going to stay for 2 more breaths. So take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Take 1 more breath here. And as you exhale, you're going to take your hands, you're going to place them on the mat. You're going to pick your hips back up. And then we're going to sink them back towards the right. Sink your hips back down towards the right into your Skavasana. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Making sure you're using your legs to push the ground away. We're not sinking into our Skavasana. We're using the strength of our legs to actually push ourselves away from the ground, okay, guys? Making sure you guys do that. Sometimes we can forget and sink into ourselves instead of using our strength and our legs to actually push ourselves away. So I'm just reminding you guys to do so. We're going to stay for 1 more breath here. And as we exhale, we're going to pick our hips back up. We're going to shift them towards the left now, towards the left. Taking a deep breath here. Making sure you're pushing the ground away, pushing the ground away. Take your deep breath out. 1 more breath here. Let's exhale and release. Pick our hips back up. We're going to stay in this wide leg position, but this time we're going to take a deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to fold. We're going to fold forward. Go ahead and place your forearms onto the mat as you fold forward. If you want, you can spread your legs a little bit wider here as you maybe fold a bit deeper for this deep stretch. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take 1 more breath here. As we exhale, we're going to fold a bit deeper. We're going to take our crown. We're going to place our crown to our mat, just like so. Keeping the forearms on the mat, keeping our crown on the mat. We're going to take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take 1 more deep breath in. And we're going to exhale and release. We're going to release by pushing our crown away. Placing our hands on the mat, pushing ourselves back up. Go ahead, take those hands. You're going to place them on your hips. And then you're going to sit all the way back up. Hi. You like yoga? That's why you're laughing. That's why you're smiling. Hi. Anyway, we're going to sit back up. We're going to take a deep breath here. And as we exhale, we're just going to inch our feet back together. So we're in our fully standing formation. And our feet are next to each other. Take a deep breath here. Raising the arms above the head. We're going to exhale, forward fold. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, make your way back down to the ground. Nice and slow. Just make your way back down to a seated position. I want you to extend your legs out in front of you. So you're going to be facing the front of your mat here. You're going to take a deep breath in. Stretching arms above head. And as you exhale, you're going to fold forward. Take a deep breath here in your fold. And a deep breath out. Let's take 1 more breath here. And let's exhale and release. Hi. Go play with your mommy. Say bye to everyone. She said forget y'all. Anyway, we're gonna make our way all the way down to the mat. Just lay your back flat against your mat here. I want you to keep your knees up in the air though. I don't want you to lay your legs flat. Let's keep our legs up here. Let's take a deep breath in. Inhale, stretch your arms above your head. Exhale, sink into the mat. Deep breath here. Inch your fingers away, elongating the spine, creating space between your shoulders. Exhale and release. Let your body become heavy, sink back into the mat. With our next inhale, we're going to actually separate our feet a little, about hip distance apart. Let me scoot away from this table so I can have a bit of space. Like I said, we're going to separate our legs about hip distance apart here. I want you to take your hands and I want you to place them out in a T-shaped formation. Now that your hands is in a T-shaped formation, I want you to take your deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to knock your legs towards the left as you turn your head towards the right. So you're gazing right, but your legs are towards the left. So you're doing a little spinal twist here. You're going to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take one more breath here. And we're going to exhale and release by centering our gaze and centering our legs. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to turn your gaze towards the left as your knees fall towards the right. We're going to stay for 2 breaths here in this spinal twist. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more breath here. And we're going to exhale and release. Take a deep breath in, drawing the knees to your chest. You can go ahead, take your hands, wrap them around your legs, pull them a bit closer to you, a bit deeper to you. Go ahead and exhale all that breath out as you start to rock from side to side. Giving our lower body a bit of a massage. Massaging that lower back here as we rock from side to side. Keeping our breath nice and steady, inhaling through our nose and exhaling out the mouth. Thank you guys again for watching and commenting and liking. If you guys are enjoying this, like I said before, just go ahead, subscribe and like, hit post notifications so you guys don't miss any of the upcoming lives. After this, guys, we are starting our new 30-day challenge. Our last 30-day challenge was the consistency challenge. This time we are bringing back the yoga deck challenge. If you guys are unfamiliar with my channel and you haven't been here for that long, the yoga deck challenge was a challenge we did about 2 years ago, about a year and a half ago. So basically, I had this deck of yoga cards that I got from somewhere. I forgot where I got these cards from, but I will find out again so I can leave them in the description or post them or something just in case you guys are interested in these type of yoga cards. So basically, the point of the challenge, the point of the little game was you take your yoga cards, you shuffle off the deck, right? And then after you shuffle it, you pick a random card out the deck. And you have to do that yoga position. And if you can do it, it's done. You put it in the done pile. And then you move on to the next card. But if you cannot do that position, you have to keep practicing until you can do and hold that position for 60 seconds. So that was the name or the goal of the game. Get a card, get a position, hold it for 60 seconds. If you can do that, you got it, you're done. Move on to the next card. So I don't think I even finished that card because I think it's over like 80 cards in this deck. I'm not even gonna lie. So in our next live, guys, look forward to that because we're going to bring back the yoga deck challenge. We're going to start all the way over from scratch, all the way over on that challenge. We're starting from the very first card. So tomorrow, I don't know if that might be tomorrow, Friday. Friday seems like a good day for that. So on Friday, guys, no, I'm gonna say Thursday. I changed my mind. On Thursday, guys, we are bringing back the yoga deck challenge. Because you know, it is a Thursday, it's Jupiter Day, it's expanding, okay? We're expanding, we're traveling, teaching and learning. That's all Jupiter-like things, okay? So we're gonna bring that challenge back on Thursday. What time am I gonna go live? I am thinking maybe around, I don't know, I'll leave a poll. I'll leave a poll on certain times. Whatever time gets the most likes or whatever, that's what time we're gonna do it on Thursday. But we're gonna bring back the yoga deck challenge starting from scratch. The rules are gonna be different though. Before we just like shuffled the deck, and then for that we did like each card was a different video. But this time I'm not doing that. We're gonna do all the cards in one video. The moment I cannot do a position, that's when the video ends and we have to start a new video with me practicing that position until we get that done. But we're gonna keep going, keep doing positions, keep drawing cards until I get a card that I just can't do. And we're gonna practice that one, okay? So that's the rules of the game. We're gonna keep drawing. When you get something that you cannot do, game over, you gotta practice that one. And then we can continue. But anyway, I was just rambling, guys. I was just rambling while we're in this rocking position. But I want you to take a deep breath here. And as you exhale, go ahead and release your arms from around your legs. Push your feet back down towards the mat. Go ahead and straighten those legs out. Actually, yes. Yeah, go ahead and straighten them out. I was going to do something else before this, but I was like, no, we're good. Let's go ahead and straighten those legs out. Take our hands. We're going to place them by our side. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. If your eyes are open, you can close them. If your eyes are closed, you can open them. Either or. Me, I'm going to close my eyes as we relax in this position right here. We're going to take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Just going to sink our bodies into this mat. Prepare our minds for this day. It is still an early morning for me, so just going to prepare my mind for the rest of the day. Things I'm planning to do today, so I'm just getting my thought process and intentions together in my mind. I want you guys to take the same time to do so. Get your intentions together, get your thoughts together, get your feelings together. What intention do you want to be in for the rest of the day? How do you want to flow throughout your day? What energy are you going to be in? Let's take some time to figure that out. Put that in our minds so we can be that. I give you guys 3 more breaths to do so. Last one here. I hope that was enough time for you guys to get your intentions, the energy you want to flow throughout the day. I hope you got that in your mind. With our next breath, we're going to pull our knees back into our chest. And as we exhale, we're just going to roll over to our side. With our next breath in, we're going to use our hands to push ourselves up into a seated position. Let's go ahead and bring our legs together in our crisscross applesauce position. Take a deep breath in, raise your shoulders to your ears. And as you exhale, go ahead and drop your shoulders down, release any tension you may have felt. Alrighty. Thank you guys for joining me for this practice. Thank you guys for watching, for commenting, and for liking. I really appreciate that. I really do. If you guys want to follow me, I have my link in the description below. That one link goes to everything, all my social media platforms, my donation link, my book, everything is there. I'm going to actually add some more links there. So I got my Farm Fresh 24/7 link I need to put in there. And basically that's a hyper-local bartering, trading, and selling system right there, produced by Locally Sustainable. Actually, that's Collectively Sustainable. I support them, I like them. I will leave them down below. Y'all should go check them out. The hyper-local system is great, so you are trading with people who are close to you, who are local to you, local farmers, local crafters, growers, makers, any person that does anything with their hands, whether they're building, whether they're growing, whether they're farming, like any skills, any trades. You are just bartering and trading with people who are local to you in your area. So this is a countrywide thing from the U.S. You know, they're going to make it worldwide, but right now it's only in the U.S. But we have to start somewhere, and I love it. I love bartering. I love trading. You know, I love my farmers. Hey, I love my crafters. You know, I love my creators. So, hey, I will put that below. Check out Farm Fresh 24/7. Y'all should definitely hop on that app. I'm on that app. I got my jewelry on there. I got some farm products on there. I'm also going to add my readings on there because y'all do readings. I do readings as well. $30 readings for 30 minutes. Hey, check me out. Check me out. I've been doing readings for a couple years now. I got a couple clients. If y'all want to be one of them clients, check out my Farm Fresh 24/7 app because I will put my stuff down there and below. Oh, you can also hit me up on Instagram as well. I have my, like I said, my link below. Click my Instagram if you need like any type of reading like that, or if you need some yoga, meditation, guided practices. I do all of that. Copper jewelry, crystals, anything. Check me out. Check me out on my Instagram. Check out Divine Aqua and check out Ethereal ETH on Instagram. Both of those Instagrams, check them out. I'll be doing cool stuff. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this content. I will catch you guys on Thursday where we are starting our yoga deck challenge. Do not be late for that, y'all. Put on y'all post notifications because we're getting lit up in here, okay? But enjoy y'all day, enjoy y'all night, enjoy y'all evening, whatever time it is when you are watching it. Enjoy yourselves. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Be there, be square, okay? Check you out later, y'all. I appreciate y'all again. Much love, much love.